Hey everybody, welcome to this week's chemistry lesson, lesson number 3. Um, so last night I did a song. I did Hotel California, and then YouTube blocked the video. So yeah, because I did Hotel California. So just that's why there's no song. I got to get this done on Monday morning. All right, so. Here we go, and our goal this week, you guys, is to review for the stoichiometry test. Okay, I'd like to get that test done this week. All right, so let's check out a couple things. Okay, so the first thing is this, and this was the biggest issue on the assignment I gave you last Wednesday, was finding that unknown element. And these problems are tricky, and it's not necessarily the math and stuff that's tricky. It's just the problem solving and knowing what's going on. So here's the problem we've got. Okay, and we need to find out what element X is. Okay, it reacts with HCl to form Xl3 and some hydrogen gas. Remember that hydrogen gas is H2, right? It's a Hahn-Prickle. Okay, and also notice this too. We have 0.0167 grams of H2. So here we're starting with grams of H2. You may come across problems where you start with moles of H2. Know the difference, right? Okay, so first thing, remember, is write a balanced equation. And this is important because if you notice in this balanced equation, there are really no one-to-one ratios except for maybe X to XCl3, right? Okay, but everything else is going to be a different ratio, and that's important as we do our conversions and figure out how many moles of X we have. So, like I said, we want to figure out how many moles of X we have. Okay, so here I'm starting with grams. So the first thing I got to do, since I start with grams, is I need to convert this into moles of H2, right? So I've got the molar mass on the bottom. Whoops, sorry, that's a typo there. These should be switched around. Okay, it should be 2.016. So sorry about that. Okay. Molar mass of hydrogen is 2.016 grams. Okay. So I got my conversion to moles and then my moles to moles ratio for hydrogen and X. Okay, and I come up with this answer right here. That's how many moles of X, and I round it to sig figs. Okay, so next I've got this, right? I'm going to take my grams, okay, and I'm going to divide that by the moles. And I got the grams from right up here in the problem, and I just make this up. Then I've got the moles right here. Okay, do that. And basically I get 27.0. I think the calculator actually says 26.99 something. And then if I match that to the periodic table, my unknown is aluminum, which has a molar mass of 26.942. Okay, so keep in mind the biggest thing is, where do you start? I know in the problem that I gave you, I started with moles and then it was a one-to-one ratio. So it seems like a lot of you got the impression that you just take this number here and divide it into this one. It's not how it works, you guys. That's taking too much of a shortcut. Okay, remember, you got to convert, okay, and find the moles. All right. So this class, that's kind of the chemistry of this, you guys. This week is review, so I don't have any new material or anything like that to give you. So with this class, I just want to talk about this class of a little bit. High school credit, you guys, which all of you are working towards. Okay, basically it's going to be a pass or a no grade. That's it. Okay, there's no A, B, C, D, or F. Okay, you either pass or you get no grade. And I'll tell you this, you guys, if you hang with me till June and do your best, you're getting a pass. Okay, it's that simple. Okay, you know, yeah. So hang with me until June, do your best. You're getting credit for this class. All right. Now, Willamette Promise credit for those of you that are eligible. And I'd say this, probably at least half of you still are eligible for this. Okay. It's still A through F grading. All right. So you're either going to get an A, a B, or a C. Okay. If you get anything less than that, we're just not going to put you in for it. Okay. Remember, you have to do all 7 tests at 70% or higher for that. Okay, so there's 3 things that you need to do. You need to take the Unit 6 test on Stoich. We're going to do that this week. You need to take the Unit 7 test on solutions. We'll do that in a few weeks. We've got some new material to introduce to you guys. and get you used to before we do that. And then you need to do the environmental chem project. All of these things we're going to work through as a class. All right, so the test taking that's going to happen this week, it's going to be either Thursday or Friday, and I'm going to let you guys kind of decide, and I'll explain how that's going to happen here in a sec. It's going to be multiple choice. It's 13 questions. Okay, you've got 75 minutes to complete the test, and you have to take the test during a certain window, okay, during a certain time. Okay, and I'll explain how that works. The tests are on something called Socrative.com. You may have used this. Some of you might even have an app on your phone. You don't have to have the app though. Okay, you don't need to download it, and you don't need to create an account. Basically, all you need is a password from me when you go there, and it'll take you to the exam. Okay, so I'll get you more instructions as we get closer to the test time. And the nice thing is this, you guys, once you're done with the test, you'll get instant feedback on how you did. So there won't be that lag time while you're waiting for me to grade it. It'll just be done. Okay. Cool. So I've got 2 assignments for you this week. The first one is really short and easy. It's a Google form. I need you to tell me the best time to take the test. Okay, I gave you about 6 choices on Thursday and Friday. Remember, it has to be during a certain time frame. Okay. So let me know what would work best for you, and I'll probably do a couple of different time frames so that I know I have a few people who work during the day right now and need to maybe do an evening testing time and things like that. But basically, it'll say like, hey, from 1 to 2:15 on Thursday, right? If we decide that, that's when you need to log on and take the test. Okay. All right, the test review, you guys, do it. Type your answers on the assignment. I'll get feedback to you. Doing the assignment is a great way to continue your progress in this class and earn a P. Okay, earn a pass. All right, last thing here. Monday and Tuesday, and I may even add Wednesday onto there too. From 2 to 3 o'clock, I'll be on Zoom. I'll just be hanging out. You can drop in and ask questions. We can go over the assignment. I can do stuff on a whiteboard and show it to you, stuff like that. Okay, it's very informal. You can come and go as you need, and I will be posting links on Google Classroom in the stream for you to just basically drop in on that Zoom. And by the way, it's optional. You don't have to come. Okay, if you don't have questions and you're good on the test review, you don't have to come. Okay. Finally, if you can't make it during those office hours, you guys, you can call or email me with your questions. If you email, I get back to you during the day. I get back to you within an hour or so. If you email me overnight, I'll get back to you as quickly as I can the next day. Or you can call me at this number. I know that worked for one student last week. And then some of you had some issues with that, but you can try that during my office hours, 10 to 11 and 2 to 3 every weekday. All right. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. Have a great week, and hopefully I'll see you on Zoom.